닥터 본다 라이트는 정형외과 의사이자 노화 및 건강에 관한 전문가로 알려져 있으며 특히 노화를 늦추고 건강하게 나이 드는 방법에 대한 연구와 활동을 활발히 하고 있습니다. 그녀는 신체 활동, 운동, 식단 등의 생활 방식을 통해 건강을 유지하고 노화 과정을 늦추는 방법을 강조합니다. 이 내용은 40세부터 건강을 준비해야 된다라는 내용을 담고 있습니다. 한번 들어보시죠.
Each and every person has the ability to live outside of their genetic predisposition. And that is a very hopeful message that can pivot your mindset virus.
I took the top sort of illnesses and diseases, things like heart disease, lung cancer, I can't even pronounce this one, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
Yeah, COPD.
Strokes, lower respiratory infections, Alzheimer's disease, type 2 diabetes. I can't pronounce this one either. Colon rectal cancers?
Colorectal cancers.
I nailed that. Breast cancer and prostate cancer. And I got the average ages that people typically get them. Then I weighted it by the amount of people that die from each of those diseases, with heart disease being the most popular. And it did actually come up. I used ChatGPT. I'm pretending I did this math myself. It came up that 62.94 years old is the exact age where, on average, I'm going to get one of these and I'm going to potentially die from one of these.
Those are when they manifest. You may have them before
so they're not going to...
Maybe you never knew it, because I have people who say to me when I ask them their health history, what medical problems do you have? And they're like, I don't have any, only because they've never been to a doctor. Or maybe they've been diagnosed, but they haven't gotten so bad that they're not spending 3 days a week in the doctor's office. Or maybe they are sick, those three categories, right? But your ChatGPT data is correct that is when it shows up. And what does that correspond to? That corresponds to when the average person retires. So just when you start thinking you have time to live the life that you envision, you're saddled with health problems that you have not taken care of. But think about it this way, talking about this mind virus and how we need to change it. We can talk about this, but I think that 40 is the most remarkable decade of a person's life, and it's also the time to adult, or get your proverbial expletive together. It's time to get it together from a health perspective. Well, between 40, if you're just noticing your health at that time because maybe you've been working so hard and you never noticed it before, or you're raising other people, or whatever the circumstances are, between 40 and 63, you have time to course correct. But if you decide at 63 to pay attention, it is much, much, much harder. And so, part of my mission, you asked me why I wake up every morning to change the way we age in this country, is to not only take care of people in my demographic, my middle-aged demographic, but to really get to my millennial children and my millennial nieces and nephews to say, you have such control of your health if you just look up and pay attention.
내용이 유익하셨다면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.